Paper is versatile. Paper is dynamic. Paper is important. And in South Africa, we can be proud of some of the collection rates and diversion rates that we have, with over 68% to 70% of our materials being collected and going back into the value chain. So there's some good work that's being done. Our regulation goes beyond just collection. So paper mills become extremely important in our value chain to collect the material and produce new materials from it.
Satebi has a converting plant. So what we do is we purchase raw material, paper reels, from colder, temperate climates. We bring them into the country and we convert the liquid packaging cartons. We print, cut and crease, flame seal, and then pack it, and we send it off to customers in flat form. So this means less emissions, less fuel, less cost to the environment.
Fiber Circle is a producer responsibility organization. Our job is to make sure that post the use of the item, the product that has been bought, that is fiber-based, we recover, we collect, we put back into the circular economy and the value chain, and we make new materials from the fiber-based packaging that we have. Beyond that, we are acutely aware that waste pickers and the waste reclaimers play an important role when it comes to diversion of waste from landfill.
There's a lot of challenges that are faced by waste pickers. One being the social stigma around them. They are not seen for the value that they provide as an essential service to the environment and to the community, and for free.
Ever since Diepsloot I was. So I saw this place from a farmland to what it is now, where there's literally sewage and every type of waste. There's a lot of unemployment, crime, and things that affect people in general. So I'm passionate about recycling because it is a means of changing the current state of Diepsloot, changing the waste from just lying around into commodities, something that people can utilize to sustain their livelihood. Wintekitlago Cooperative is a Diepsloot buyback center. What we do is that we buy in recyclable material and then on-sell it. We also work closely with reclaimers and help support them with PPE so that they are able to do their work efficiently.
I work as an SMME consultant, basically working in entrepreneurship development. Specifically with Fiber Circle, we have a cohort of 20 SMMEs, and I work directly with the entrepreneurs to help them build better businesses.
With Fiber Circle, the relationship is one that enhances us to actually reach out to the community and make more impact, in the sense that they partner with us to do cleanup campaigns, to also do workshops.
The relationship that we have with our SMMEs and in turn with the reclaimers that support the work that they do is absolutely phenomenal. A commitment to improving the lives of the people who play such an important role and really creating the places and spaces for them to do this work safely.
Urban Surfer is a forward-thinking social enterprise that was formed with the idea of coming up with a solution to support the informal recycling space. We support the efforts of reclaimers with training, collection trolleys, PPE, and all the other necessities that a waste picker may need. Making sure that the waste pickers we support make more money from the work that they do.
Rattle Waste Management is a waste recycling company. We collect, process and resell waste paper, plastic and cardboard back into the market as a reusable resource. With Fiber Circle, our relationship is about a year old now. They've assisted me with access to market to a large pool of customers. Currently, we're doing 1,000 tons a year, but I believe that with the proper support and the proper energy and determination, I aim to have Rattle Waste Group processing over 1,000 tons of waste material monthly.
So it's really about understanding what their vision is and helping them to build those dreams and to bring those dreams to life in a practical, actionable, and sustainable way.
I am the founder of Greener Pastures Recycling. Initially started the business 2013, right after high school. I was interested in the environment, seeing how actually your everyday use stuff can generate income. We got our big break in 2017 to do Alex Mall. That was one of our first official waste management contracts. So now you've got more volumes, and I think volumes is the game. Being a young business, the challenges are we aren't given the same prices as guys that are bigger than us. Fiber Circle has helped me to bridge into the fiber space where I'm selling for a better price.
The traditional mills use virgin material to produce paper. Currently, Neopak is the only recycling mill that uses recycled paper to produce brown paper for the industry. So we basically take the paper and cardboard boxes that you find street vendors or the trolley pushers collecting, and it eventually gets to buyback centers, and from buyback centers, our raw material comes in trucks. Thereafter, those bales are offloaded into our waste yard, and from there into our bale conveyor. It then goes into our pulper. It's made into a slurry. We add the different chemicals that are required, and it goes into tanks. From the tanks, it's fed into our paper machine. And in our production process, approximately 1.1 ton of raw material is used to produce 1 ton of usable paper.
There is such a great opportunity in the space of sustainable waste management to start reimagining what opportunities really can exist. And I'm quite pleased with the type of commitment that we have, especially from our big recycling mills.
The liquid packaging board certainly has a value end of life. So there's a lot of end uses for it. And we need to actually make sure that we start keeping it out of the landfill sites. Fiber Circle play an important role because they drive the legislation, particularly around EPR in the industry.
So as a member of Fiber Circle, we look to Fiber Circle to comply to the regulations that are currently in force. We look to Fiber Circle also to be a liaison between industry and the regulatory authorities.
They also drive the setup of collection sites, recyclability campaigns, projects. This is where Fiber Circle's collaboration with the various municipalities adds huge value.
Fiber Circle has been very active in our mission to equip waste pickers. Through the network, we've partnered with a lot of businesses, and we are actively working with them towards facilitating the rolling out of the EPR fee to be paid to waste pickers. We were approached by Holland. There was a group of reclaimers camping near their head office. And, they opted for an inclusive approach in saying, how can we support these guys and integrate them to be part of this community? We designed this hub. Each reclaimer has their own sorting compartment. The second thing was the collection trolley, which we've now provided as well. And the third thing was training and PPE. We brought in a solar-powered baler. We provide accommodation for them. They have Wi-Fi on site. They're very active in taking care of their garden. Building a site like this, it was a far-fetched dream, for me. But when we pulled it off, it shows that when entities come together, the results could be very positive. And from our recording dashboard, the guys have seen an increase in their income. That's about 300%.
In general, per day, we actually service around 45 to 50 customers who come in. So that covers the ad hoc person who comes in with a bottle, to those who come with their trolleys. Us as the cooperative actually embrace people within the community who make a difference. And it stops being from one person to the next, but it becomes from one person to the rest because they spread, they speak.
Right now, we are sitting on 17 sites to date with about 62 employees. And yeah, it's been amazing. The employees that we started with, they've gone from staying in a shack to actually building their own homes. Others have even bought themselves vehicles. That is the beautiful part of it.
Fiber Circle's responsibility when it comes to implementing the extended producer responsibility programs of its members extends beyond what we get measured on. We get measured on collections, recycling, and diversion. But in order for us to get the materials that we need, there's a lot of education that we need to do. Zitande Mzansi is our schools program geared for learners who are in grades 4 to 6. Zitande means love yourself and also love your community and your school. And these young people, they take this learning, they learn how to separate their waste at home, they learn that there's value in waste. They learn that they have a responsibility to themselves, and it gives me hope.
Buntlakitlago means beauty is nature. So that's what we want to sustain. That's why we envision a clean and a beautiful neighborhood that we can live in.
I'm passionate about the work that we do because I started out as a waste picker myself, and I saw the challenges I was faced with. So far, Urban Surfer has worked with 450 reclaimers. We're going to be working with 200 more this year for 4 provinces. So I'm very excited about what the future holds. I'm very excited about the partnerships that we are currently enjoying because we are seeing tangible results. We are changing people's lives and we are contributing to the green economy.
To be able to have a positive impact on those people's lives makes me feel proud of what I'm doing.
What I love about engineering, I think it's always a problem that you can solve, which is exciting. It's never boring, it's really interesting. My name is Teus Pierce. I'm a junior engineer with Lesedi.
Lesedi Nuclear Services is an engineering, procurement and construction, typically referred to as an EPC company in South Africa.
Lesedi Nuclear Services has a long-standing relationship with the Atlantis community, and we felt the need to establish Lesedi Skills Academy in Atlantis to try and change the playing field of the community, invest in the community, and then ultimately create opportunities for employment within the community as well.
My name is Warren Claassen. I'm born and bred in Atlantis. As most youngsters, you have no formal qualification, and 2014, I was afforded the opportunity to get an apprenticeship here at Lesedi Skills Academy. I'm currently a mechanical fitter employed with Lesedi Nuclear Services.
People is our greatest asset. And it's just not something we say, it is something that we believe in, and I think it's something that we live.
They try to give you as much experience as possible to give you confidence and to build your gut. What they always say in engineering, you have to build your gut.
One of the things that I've loved most about Lesedi, they really took the time to understand my personal interests, my aspirations, and my goals. My name is Abulele Nogaya. I am a junior project engineer at Lesedi Nuclear Services. Being an engineer has changed my life in ways I never imagined. And as a child coming from an underprivileged background, there's always the drive and the desire to become more and be better.
We realize that the biggest challenge that we have with female representation is that there are less females who are taking up the science and maths courses. So we've partnered with the Atlantis High School, and we're trying to assist them with creating an environment that is positive for the learners so that they can improve and spark their interest in maths and science.
Math and science is like the language of the universe, and that is what I love about it, where you have to find your own answers. It's that one thing that prepares you to become the innovators of the next generation. That's why I love it so much.
They have revamped one of our labs, which is part of the growing demand for the STEM subjects. It is a top-class lab. Educators are able to do their teaching within the right environment.
With the sponsorship from Lesedi, we now have a science lab. We can now connect with the subject more. It's way more fun and engaging in that sense. So it really gets your creative juices flowing. And that's what I love about practical experiences and practical activities. Will encourage more learners to develop a genuine love and passion for physics.
For South Africa to be part of the global economy, we need to prepare our learners for that future. So partnerships and collaboration become essential. We are privileged as a school to have a partner like Lesedi.
It has not only impacted my life in a positive way, but also a lot of other students. So the future's uncertain, but I know I'm heading for big places. You know, I have big dreams of my own.
In 2017, I was the second individual that qualified with the academy. I worked for Lesedi on Kuburg Nuclear Power Station. After that, I was afforded the opportunity to go work in the UAE on their nuclear power station as a supervisor.
For me, the biggest highlight is once the candidates qualify after the 3 years, ultimately, it's a stepping stone to changing their lives because they're going from an unskilled person to becoming a skilled person with a formal qualification. And what South Africa needs is artisans.
And we remain committed and focused on ensuring that our people feel that they are being cared for and that their professional development as well as their personal development are being nurtured.
This company's culture is built on warmth, openness, and community. I think there's a spirit of mentorship that really runs deep, and you're surrounded by seasoned professionals who aren't just experts in their field, but they're also very generous with their time and their knowledge.
What I love about my job is that I can impact people's lives. At Lesedi, I'm responsible for BBB and transformation. That also involves a lot of work into community development. I'm more passionate in helping the less fortunate and the more vulnerable people to realize the potential.
There's a lot of people with disabilities in and around Atlantis. We create futures for persons with disabilities through providing therapeutic and educational services. We do have a children daycare center, an adult daycare center. We have 5 homes as a residential care for adults. We have a protective workshop as well as the art center on the premises.
They take care of them in terms of looking after them physically, but also emotionally and mentally so that they become active because now they're being stimulated to do something for themselves.
It takes a lot of effort, money, resources to run a place like this. We need partnerships in order to run a facility like this. With Lesedi, we have a long-term relationship. They always involved in the organization, whether it's monetary or just like, for instance, at the kitchen where they install our cupboards for storage space last year. They're also providing the children daycare center with the equipment for the playroom. So we have that long-standing relationship with Lesedi and we are very grateful for them.
Transformation is an evolving process. So it's that value chain from taking from the grassroots in the community to transform the supply chain. You know, give small businesses an opportunity because the small business, they create more jobs.
Being in the construction sector, yeah, it's very challenging. As a little business, you look at all those big companies and like, how am I going to make it there? But one thing that we figured out is learn from them. Lesedi took us by the hand and said, okay, we will help you grow.
Currently, we had partnered with the AECZ in Atlantis, and they have developed an incubation program where they take SMMEs through a program.
It opened a lot of doors, and today I'm part of a Lesedi development, which is Atlantis Solar Plant project, which is the biggest contract that we currently have.
Keystone Construction started as an enterprise development beneficiary, went through the ACZ program. When he moved on to side, he had a staff complement of 8. He currently now has 26 people. We also have Zalodex. They're now a contractor on our solar project as well. They're doing our fencing.
Lesedi was one of the companies that reached out and they felt the pain of small, medium, micro enterprise development and also how can they transform the small businesses of Atlantis. Yeah, I can say with Zalodex, we've learned a lot, we've gained a lot of experience, we received a lot of assistance. Zalodex is currently also busy with a project at the Atlantis Special Economic Zone. We were doing the infrastructure of stormwater reticulation, electrical sleeves and ducts.
Lesedi as a company is innovative. I think they're really trying to push the envelope. They're trying to create an EPC that works well and has a good reputation. And inside Lesedi, they do try to build you up. And I think they do always have our back. So they look after their people.
So I love being an artisan because it gives you the opportunity to be able to make a difference, not only in your personal life or for the city, but in the world. It has given me opportunity to go out there and be confident in what I do. But what Lesedi as a whole has given me and my family is just to feel you belong somewhere. Affording the opportunity to better our households, to better our income, to better ourselves as individuals.
So this year, September, the Skills Academy will be 10 years old. We've also qualified just on 269 mechanical artisans, which is a formal qualification. And then we've delivered accredited skills programs for just over 1,500 students.
Lesedi is very committed to transformation in terms of gender. 35% of our staff complement is females, and that number has grown significantly over the last 5 years.
In order for a company to grow, you have to invest in your people, and you constantly have to develop your people. And by doing that, it's the only way that we can effect change in the lives of not only our people, our employees, the greater community. This is one of the best feelings and the greatest achievements that I could have done in my career. So it gives me purpose.
It's very empowering working at a company that sees you, it sees your potential, that supports your evolution and walks with you as you become the best version of yourself, both in and outside of your job title.
We made it on the billboard, and walking here as a small business, I can tap myself and say, yes, today I'm living my dream.
And this is how we'll drive the economy of South Africa. So it's really imperative for us that when we walk away from Atlantis community, we can say the community is self-reliant, self-sustained, whether through the education that we have funded, whether through the CSI projects that we have funded, but more so through the businesses, because we know we have created more jobs for the people of Atlantis.
Lesedi is a company that brings lives to people, and we are bringing energy to the people, we are bringing energy to the industry, we are bringing energy to South Africans.
We believe that we can bring creative and innovative solutions to a range of clients in our industry. And I believe that Lesedi has the ability to certainly positively influence the energy landscape of our country and internationally.